Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, I want to talk to you about why I'm reconsidering my viewpoint on gray divorce. I did a video on gray divorce, and you guys really took me to task in the comments. You told me why my viewpoint on gray divorce was really inaccurate. And I hear this over and over and again, because at the end of the video, what I said was, the person that you can't stand, the person that you're divorcing, might be the only person that would want to hang out with you in old age. And this is what really brought people out. They thought, my goodness, what are you talking about? Are we supposed to live miserably just because we run the risk of loneliness? And the premise of the video was that the Surgeon General had said that we have a loneliness epidemic in the US, and that loneliness contributes to some serious health issues. You could have an increased risk of heart disease, an increased risk of dementia, other health issues that are going to affect you if you're lonely. So my idea was to think long and hard before you get divorced at this stage of life. And my generation is getting divorced in record numbers. 1 in 5 couples are getting divorced 65 and beyond. Today, I want to share 3 comments from real people that got divorced when they were older and think it's really a good idea. Number 1 is from a woman who commented to my video, "You're full of baloney. Life gets calmer and more peaceful if you are a woman. No more working full time and then coming home to do everything else because men think mowing the grass is all they need to be doing. I'm healthier because I am not under so much stress. I have friends, family, and best of all, time." And I know this can be an issue for a lot of women, especially if you are married to a couch potato, somebody that comes home from work and sits on the sofa and pops open a beer or asks you to get the beer and make him a sandwich. This is something that people are not looking forward to in old age. They don't want to retire to that lifestyle. They don't want to retire to that lifestyle. The thought of coming home to somebody that is really not going to pull their weight is something that they're not looking forward to. Number 2, this one is from a man, and I think he may have been married to a narcissist. I watched a lot of videos on narcissism, and a lot of people evidently do have NPS, narcissistic personality style. Let me know in the comments if that's what you think. But here's what this man has to say. Why would any rational person stay married to somebody they now despise for companionship? Think about that. If you were single and lonesome and you venture out into the cold, cool world looking for some companionship, is your effing goal to find a loathsome person you cannot stand, or a kind, caring, compassionate, fun, and intelligent person to pass the time with? The answer to that is obvious. Sure, social isolation is a thing, but peace is also a thing. I went through a great divorce, and the peace I have now is priceless now that I am no longer nagged and mentally abused daily by a woman who stopped loving me decades before the ill-advised marriage ever ended. I'd rather live on a effing desert island all by myself for the rest of my life than endure that BS again for even one single day. So would you prefer to live on an effing desert island than live the rest of your life with somebody that's really mistreating you? Oftentimes you'll hear men say by the time they get to retirement that they have been disrespected, that they feel unappreciated. And so this is a time in their life where they want to move on. They want to be happy. So they're going to get rid of that woman that maybe has narcissistic personality style. Or in the case of women with men, they no longer want to live with somebody that's been mistreating them all these years. Number 3, this one has a little bit of a different dynamic. And that's why I want to share this one, because I want to know if you guys think that this is a viable answer to problems in a relationship without having to get divorced. It depends on the dynamic. If both parties can agree to live together but do their own things separately, there are still the benefits of what legal marriage offers. such as joint expenses, taxes, insurance, etc. Additionally, a physical human presence in the house can make a difference even if the two people don't spend time together. Now, on the other hand, if the two people are arguing constantly, that's a different story. Do you think it's possible for people to live in the same house and have an arrangement where they can live civilized, where they can go their own ways and do things separately and still share the expenses and the benefits of a legal marriage? Let me know what you think. I'm not divorced and I'm not an expert on divorce, but I do know that relationships in retirement are super important for everybody's well-being. If you're planning retirement, relationships need to be a consideration. So whether or not you get divorced, stay together, live together for convenience, that's something only you can decide. But I do know that communication is super important for any kind of relationship to flourish. So let me know in the comments. Is gray divorce a fresh start or is it a big mistake? What do you think about that? Do any of you have experience with gray divorce? Like I said, I'm rethinking this because time and again, people will come back to me and say, are you trying to say that people should stay together just for the sake of their health? My health is actually better getting rid of that SOB. Or my health is actually better getting rid of that bitch. Let me know what you think. I really am interested in this topic because I am very, very interested in relationships. And like I said, I know that relationships are important in retirement. Please be sure to check out this original video where I said that the Surgeon General said that loneliness leads to health issues and maybe divorce leads to loneliness and you might have health issues. As always, stay curious, stay healthy, and trust your retirement journey. Thank you for watching, everyone, and please give me a like, subscribe, and share this content with somebody that would like some outside the box retirement ideas. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.